Welcome to Radical Cram School. We're going to learn about social justice, revolution, and how to be powerful in the bodies that you have. Hello, my young rebels! Are you ready to meet a living legend, an icon, and one of my favorite aunties in the world? Please welcome Auntie Mia Yamamoto!
I was born in Poston, Arizona. Poston, Arizona is a concentration camp for Japanese American people. 2 months after the Pearl Harbor attack on Hawaii, the government ordered the military to take us away and put us in camps. They were afraid of the Japanese people, that we might be dangerous to them. They took the babies away to camp. They took people who were disabled away to camp. They took everybody away to camp, even if it was ridiculous that they presented no danger at all. They put us all in camp, yes.
Why were people so scared back in the day?
I think a lot of meanness comes from fear. And when they think people of color are dangerous, they do things to us based on fear.
Did you have any friends inside of the camp, or were you by yourself?
When I was in the camp, I was a little baby, or as an infant, I had lots of friends growing up who had done time in camp along with me. As a matter of fact, the one thing everybody always asks somebody is, hey, which camp were you in? It's like asking somebody what school they went to.
Was it hard for your family to move back after the internment camp?
Yeah, I think it was hard for every Japanese family to come back. We had to come back from jail, and there's nothing more humiliating. We went back to Orange County, and people used to shoot at us at the house at nighttime. My brothers had to fight their way home from school. The white kids used to beat them up.
My grandma was born in a camp too, so this is really cool meeting somebody like her.
I believe it's the kind of thing that helped me, as a transgender woman, understand stigma and targeting, ridicule, rejection. I am known as a transgender woman, and there are transgender girls out there, and that's people that are born with one body and they have the opposite gender's brain. For a lot of years, I knew what I felt, but I didn't know a single person who was trans. And so I drove it deep underground.
How hard was it for you when you were being transgender, like in your household?
Well, my family, I came out to my family, and they were not happy about it. They were very uneasy. I felt like I had really hurt my mom. So I got really depressed. I actually flunked out of school, and I had serious thoughts of self-destruction.
How long did it take you to, find the courage?
I was already 60 years old when I came out, but I also knew that I couldn't continue as a phony, as a coward.
Does it feel weird to be a transgender?
I felt totally weird before I was transgender, before I came out, before I made my transition. I always felt completely awkward, uncomfortable. Today, I'm ecstatically happy.
My friend's transgender and she's my best friend.
It's great that you have transgender friends. We all have a right to be real. You got a right to be exactly who you are. Because I believe that the most important challenge we have, putting ourselves in other people's shoes. I'm a lawyer. I represent people who are in trouble with the law. I represent people who are in jails, and I defend them. And I'm uniquely situated to do that because I was born in jail. I always tell the clients, I was born doing time. I understand what your situation is, and I know that you're there because of your race too. And because the justice system, which is supposed to belong to all of us, doesn't really belong to all of us. It belongs in many ways to the rich, to the people who have power, and it doesn't necessarily belong to people of color. So I work in the courts and I try to solve these problems. And I feel like that's my mission in life, because if you start where I start from, getting thrown in jail for your race, that lesson should not be lost in your life. It's a legacy. So I'm counting on you to fight back, counting you to stand up for our communities, stand up for what's right. Justice only happens because people who care, people with compassion, who love each other and believe in each other, fight for each other.
Let's thank Auntie Mia Yamamoto! This is my favorite. You can see why she's my favorite auntie, right? Yes. So I think you just being brave and owning your truth inspires so many people. It has inspired me.
Thank you.
Oh.